Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. First of all, giving all praises to the Elohim of our forefathers, the Supreme Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whose proper name is Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. For the record, this is not legal advice. I do not offer legal advice. If you need legal advice, seek yourself a competent counsel, and please be advised everything I'm about to give you strictly for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. So the purpose of this stream right here is to show you how to register for today's private meetings, today's webinar, private classroom meetings, and in the future, this is how you will register. You could actually pay by possibly 3 or more ways. You could pay by PayPal, but it's all done through the website, www.truedisciplesofchrist.org. You could visit the website. I'm going to show you how to go and click on the tab, but I've actually also posted a link in this room, and I posted a link under the video. But before I get to that, I would like to show you another person that's actually attempting to steal from me. Now, let me just go ahead and share my screen and go to Tazadaq's PayPal account, right? Go ahead and share the screen. Go to the PayPal account here. Chrome tab here. Okay, we're gonna go here and look at the resolution center. Now here's this guy. This guy's trying to steal from me, as you see right here. Now the items. Now this is, and all of you that's actually sellers. If you own your own business, you have to watch out for scammers like this. See, before when I was too busy, I was distracted and I wasn't paying attention to this. This guy will be blocked from my website from purchasing anything from me in the future because he's a scammer, he's a liar, and he's a thief. And I will proceed to punish this guy to the full extent of the law. Now, what is going on here is that he's claiming that the item is not as described. Now, let me show you what he's done. Back in January, this person right here, he ordered my book, The Plug. How in the hell can a book be not as described? It just said it's the book, it's the plug. So this is obviously a scam. And then he ordered the webinar that's on flash drive, the secure party creditor process. So how is that not as described? And so what happened, he's had it for almost a month. So he's probably looked through it or done whatever he wants to do, probably gotten a remedy from it. And now he's claiming that he filed a dispute around the 13th of February after having it for almost a month and saying the items that are not as described. You see right here, this guy is trying to reclaim. What he's trying to do is to go to his financial institution. Even if he goes there, a lawsuit would be coming after this dude, and he may undergo a lien to lien up his entire estate. Now, we go here, and if we view the action, right? I responded last night. Some spirit just moved me to go in here and check this thing out in another dispute file. And these are people that I'm trying to help. This is why I'm moving the thing over to my website, because people cannot, for the most part, be trusted. See, now he's claiming an item is not as described. Now, PayPal is saying, and this is why I want to move away from this. There's too much of this, right? Because they could just go in and put bogus claims and try to do chargebacks. But henceforth, anyone that does a chargeback against me, you may either face a legal suit or possibly a lien against your accounts, because everything that I say is as it's described. What is there about a book or a flash drive that's not as described? What, it doesn't match, it's just wrong color? That makes no sense. That right there is a thief. So the buyer has filed a case. It says right here, buyer reported that the item that they received wasn't as described. How in the hell can my book not be as it described? It's just a plug, right? How in the hell can the webinar flash drive be not as described? And once you have those items, and once you've opened them, I don't want them back. You've had access to the information because the information is immediately usable as soon as you're actually exposed to it, right? So yeah, very, very crooked. So the buyer filed the case with the financial institution. So he's trying to go around PayPal. He's going to his financial institution. But be very careful, brother. You will receive the benefits of this contract. And you will be used as a catalyst for what happens when someone attempts to steal from Tazadaq. So $832 you receive on January the 21st. See, this is almost a month ago. So he's had the book and the flash drive almost a month. Now he goes in and filed a claim on February 21st. This is a thief and it has to be uprooted. He filed it with his financial institution. Now here's the person's name, Martina, and I remember this guy. He's a damn crab and a crook. There's his name. There's the email address. I have all the information. And if I click on this, it literally takes me to the transaction, right? This is the transaction ID. If I click on that, it takes me to the transaction. And yeah, so the guy's in Culverton, Washington, and he filed this dispute. And then here's my reply right here. Here's my reply that I just done today because I just saw it. Again, I'll be busy and dealing with spirits like this. I'm just gonna, essentially block the guy from all of my accounts and then deal with him from a legal standpoint because I'm exhausted with people trying to steal from me. The book, what the heck do you mean it's not as described? No, you're just, you have the spirit of a scammer and a thief, and you will receive the benefits of the contract this time. Trust me on that, buddy. You will receive it. So even if you go to your financial institution and if they cancel it out, you can definitely anticipate me taking some form of lawful actions this time because this happens too much and they get away with it. And this is the same as theft. You're receiving products, you're receiving things that you asked for, you get them, you use them, and then you file a false dispute. You end up with buyer's remorse. You file a false dispute, and you try to get your fiat back. And so here's, as you see, it was an SPC process on the flash drives, over 18 hours worth of video information. It's extremely clear, by the way. And the book, the plug. So how would these items not be as described? So that's one thing. And I'm going to deal with this guy, most high willing. Just wanted to, expose him and put him on blast. Obviously, a scammer. And people like that really need to be dealt with, and really need to be uprooted out of being able to attend any of this. And any of this kind of person, this will never work for him. He will never get the remedy that he's looking to get. He will never get it. Now, the other thing, primary reason for this stream right here is to show people how to properly pay for the private meetings at Uospc. Uospc is private meetings that we refer to as University of Secure Party Creditor because it's a university of right knowledge and private meetings. So how do you do this? How do you pay for it, right? So you simply go to the website. Let me share my screen again. I'm not going to be very long in this whatsoever. I barely got any sleep. I was up attending to these people that actually wasn't doing this right. So here we go to the website right here. Share the screen again. So now you're on the website. Let me give YouTube the opportunity to catch up here. So now, okay, we're on the website as you see right here. We're on the website. Now, once on the website, what you want to do, you see these tabs up top. We want to go to the More tab. We go to More, right? You go to More, there's a drop down. Now, this is how you register for the private meeting webinar, the classrooms. UOSPC. I went over this before. Apparently, folks didn't get it, and you're waiting for the last minute. Now, I had this set up so that you could actually only attend if you pay at least 24 hours prior. Not enough people did that, so I had to go back and change it to an hour. But henceforth, starting next week, you must have actually have paid 24 hours prior. I'm going to eliminate being able to pay for an hour before, because what happens, those people always have problems, and it holds up the meetings. It holds up the classroom sessions. So you go here, you hit the more menu, and then you go to Uospc registration. You click on that. I just clicked on it. Now it takes you to that page. Now, when you get to that page, you have one or two options. It's really just simple. If you want to pay each week, you see this? It says Uospc private meetings, pay as you go. You will pay 100 per session. That's very simple and straight up. Very simple and straightforward. Now, if for some odd reason you're not receiving an email from this, once you receive it, because I had to literally send emails to people, it's because you're doing something wrong. And what I noticed is that people was actually doing, I had something else on the site called Pay As You Go, and they was clicking on that, and they wasn't receiving emails from that. So I eliminated that one, and this is the only one that's present here. These are the only two options to pay for these private meetings. Now, you could pay as you go. This is paying each week. Each week. Or you could pay everything up front. So each week with 24 sessions, it would have been $2,400 that you're paying if you go this way. Now, if you pay everything up front, you're saving $250. It's only going to cost you $2,150. Now, what happens now? You simply just click. You go to this. You click. You can read more if you want to read more. You click right there. Obviously, it tells you what's going on here. Slowly, slowly. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, let me refresh it. Just seeing the cloud. Seeing the cloud. So here we go. Right here. Right now. So you want to do the week by week. We click on book now. It's very simple and straightforward. You put in your right information, you get this, okay? You click on book now. As you see, whatever time span you're signing up for, that's what you do. So now you would actually click on this right here, the 20th. So the 20th is already highlighted because this is the only option that I've actually provided, and I actually have it set up so it will end on the 21st. So you will be good for today and tomorrow. Now, do not share your link with anyone. If you do, I will find out because I get an email of everyone that registers and pays, right? And if you're sharing this information, not only will they be blocked, but you will be blocked as well. It's pretty unique link, and if you share it, you won't be able to attend. They will attend in your place, but they won't, because I will see that they haven't registered properly, that I don't have a payment, because everyone that pays, I could go to my website, because you're actually paying through the website. Even if you pay on PayPal, it shows me how you paid, either by debit card, credit card, or PayPal. So everyone that hasn't paid, I'll have a listing of the people that did pay. And then if I see you on and I see that you haven't paid, you will actually be blocked. And you may be charged with theft. So you go here, That's the date. As you see, this is 6 hours long, and you simply click next. It says choose date. Date's already selected. You click next. It says choose date and time here. This could very well be my system here. Today. There's a cancellation policy below there. I'm not sure what mine isn't going forward. I don't know if it's my computer or what. Choose a date and time to continue. I've already selected that. It shows today. Do I literally really have to do this? Okay, let's see. Nothing. Let me refresh this again. If so, there's a serious issue with my system. But it's a Mac. Yeah, I believe there's a little issue going on with this Mac right here. Choose a date and time. 20 is already selected. Choose a date and time to continue. Done that. This doesn't seem to be going forward. Choose today. Should be good up until an hour prior. Why isn't this going forward? Interesting. The only date you could select it is already selected, but not getting anything. Let me look into that. Let me stop the share real quick. And let me have a look into that. What's going on here with that? What's going on, Pope War? Let me see. Let me go to the website and see. So if anyone wants to go ahead and register, you could actually do so now. I'd like to see what happens here. I'm not sure that's not going forward. Maybe because it's me. Look at that. Real quick. So, I mean, basically, that's how you do it. You would choose a date and time to continue. And the only date you're going to actually be able to select is what I have there. Is the 20th. And then you would tender your payment. I surmise. Now, I don't know if that's not going through because it's my old Mac that I'm on, but I'm about to have a look at that real quick right now. Let me go to booking service here and see why that's not going forward. Because obviously it's working. I see someone else actually paid Charles Davis. What's this? Charles Davis, your fiat is pending. I don't know how you're trying to pay, but for the third time, it didn't clear. Whatever you try to pay for, you didn't pay. It's not clear. It's pending. That usually means that your funds is not available, and PayPal is suspicious about it, and so they didn't let it clear. And sometimes that takes 10 days or more to clear. So, and besides that, you have not paid for the shipping, so you need to pay more. The money that you sent, the 300, that only covers the cost of the boat. You need to pay another 11.15 for the shipping, but the 300 that you have is still pending. Go and look at it, man. It says pending. People that have suspicious activities and things like this, henceforth, I'm just not going to let you buy things from my site. Just too many bad experiences. And don't keep wasting my time about these type of things, man. Um, you're gonna have to go and check your account, Jules Davis. All right, so let me go over here and see what's going on with the why that's not going through. Let me make sure this didn't go through yet. Choose a time and date. It's frozen right there. Interesting. Okay. Let me see. Form submission. It's gotta be my system because everyone else is not having a problem with this. Store orders, booking services. See, go to booking services here. Okay. Pay as you go one. Let's see what's going on with this. Show schedule. Let me edit this. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, we're here. We're here. Pay. I don't know what that says. Pass. Okay, you pay 100 per session for a total of 24 sessions. If you miss 4 classes, you will not be able to attend any further. Okay, so just pay as you go. You pay it 100 per session for 24 sessions. If you miss 4 classroom meetings, you won't be able to attend any further. If you wasn't here last week, you could already count that as one that you've actually missed. This is a fixed price. You can have up to 100 participants. Custom location, webinar, Zoom meeting, view schedule. Let me see. Okay. Saturday. Still giving them the unlimited access. Maybe that's what's going on here. June. Okay, I see what the problem may be. Okay, so I mean that's how you basically go and pay for this. I'm gonna go back and edit this thing, see why it's not letting me move forward, and it seems like because there's I allowed it to go all the way out to June, so I need to go and cancel some of these and make it only available for today and tomorrow. Let me view this thing on the calendar. Take these booking settings. So you could book it up to an hour before if you're doing the pay as you go, no later than that, because I have people that try and come and pay afterwards. Okay, so I mean, basically, that's what you do to actually sign up for these things here. So you basically gonna go to the More tab, click on registration, and if you're doing the pay as you go, you just pay simply that way. Or if you want to pay everything up front, you simply go ahead and pay that way. And that's pretty much how you would actually book the um the private lessons. Let me just share my screen once more so you can see this. People that just may have actually just come on. So essentially, we'll go here to the website www.truedisciplesofchrist.org. I go to the More tab. You see these tabs will be here. I I just hover over More, then I go down to the Uospc Registration, and when I click on that, that page populates. If I want to do everything up front, I click on that, book now. If I want to pay as I go, I will click on this, book more, book now, pay every week right here. Then I select the date. As you see, for this particular thing, there's only one date you could actually select. So click on today's date, and then you'd see this is actually already highlighted, and I will simply click next. It just says choose date and time to continue. Here's the time. Then once you select the time, looks like you gotta click on the time also. So as you see, I've selected February 20th, 2021 at 12 p.m. Tazadaq's webinar. You will receive a Zoom link once you're booked this service. And so it looks like if you don't click on the time, it's not going to allow it to go through. And I just learned that from doing it from your side right here. So we just saw if you don't click on the time, you got to select the date and time. That's the only way it's going to allow it to go through. And so it takes you to this. As you see, I've limited the early bookings and so on and so forth. Let's see. Okay, this is the thing right here. So now you would just put in your name, put in John Doe, put in stupidjerk@yahoo.com, phone number, put in a phone number. I don't have any message. So when I get this signing up for February 21st, as you see, you will receive a Zoom link once you book the service. Securefoot, I don't know where you didn't get a Zoom link because this is actually done on Zoom. So now I put in my information, put in your real information. If you put in false information, you won't be allowed to attend. It has to be a real man, living soul. Then I click on pay. Now it's going to take me to where I am going to pay. And as you see, you have an option. You could pay by credit or debit card right here. That's automatically highlighted. Then you will put in your information, or if you so choose, you could go down here to pay with PayPal. Now it also says offline payment. This is if you're going to meet me in person and pay me in cash. Don't select this because I'm not actually meeting any of you in person, right? And as you see, whatever email, Securefoot, that was a discrepancy in your registration last night. Whatever email that you're using to register is where this information should go. It works for everyone else, so it should have worked for you. You see, it's going to be email right here, the link under the name and so on and so forth. you know, the address and so on and so forth, and the zip code, and then you just click on pay, and calliope, it goes through. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is basically how you properly register. Now, let's backtrack. Let's backtrack here for people that may have actually just come on, right? So we go to the website, www.truedisciplesofchrist.org, right? On our website, www.truedisciplesofchrist.org. This is very simple way to register. And as you come in the room, go ahead and give a thumbs up. What I'm showing everyone is how to register for today's private classroom meeting webinar and all future webinars. It's done through the website. So now we go back over here. There's a website. You'll see these 3 tabs. We hover over the More tab. Once we hover over the More tab, we go down to Uospc Registration. We click there. That page will populate and open up. Once it opens up, as we see, we have 2 options. We could pay week by week, or we could pay everything up front, and we save $250. This is a total of 24 weeks. If you missed last week, you've already missed 1 classroom session. If you miss 3 more, you will be actually prevented from attending any future classroom sessions. So now to book this as you go, again, you simply click here, book now. You select the time and date. As you see, this is the only option because it's only available for today. I don't think anyone could select any more options. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and cancel some of those. I'm going to make it only for today. So the February the 20th is staying highlighted for a reason. So you got to select the time and date. So I selected this. As you see, selected today's date. Today, right? Saturday, February the 20th. If I just click on that, it doesn't let me go forward because I have to choose the time and date. You see, I just selected the date right here. I didn't select the time. So now I got to click on the date also to get this correctly. This is what you people was actually having issues figured out. So now that I select the date, it's giving me the option to move forward because a new message came up and says you will receive a Zoom link once you book this service. So you have to have a Zoom account, obviously. So if you don't have one, go and create a Zoom account. I click on this, and here's my information. John Doe, stupidjerk@yahoo.com, 123456789 phone number, and put the information in, and boom, you pay. Click on the pay. It's going to take you to the payment page. It automatically has credit or debit card selected by default. If you don't want to pay that way, of course, you could use PayPal. It'll take you to PayPal. Just don't click on pay offline. Let's see what happens if you. So you pay offline. You could donate via Cash App. Tazadaq Shah. After you donate, please email Tazadaq Shah at yahoo.com stating that you donated for what you donated for and leave a name. I would not recommend using this method because you won't be sent the link. You're going to be depending on me to send the link, and if I'm busy, you're not going to get it. So especially if you're one of those people that likes to pay a minute before. Now, as you was able to do with the other webinar registrations, I guess I should let people to come in later, but you will be tardy. So I'll take over for the hour limitation that you got to pay an hour before. I'll remove that. But if you come in late, let me put this out there. If you come in late and you do not receive the link, I am not going to stop these lessons to help you get in. Those days are done. I am not going to do that. So it would behoove you to be at least 10 minutes earlier and already be in place before these private meetings take place, and so everything is like already set up. So that's pretty much it. This is how you register for the webinars, private classroom meetings for today's meeting and going forward. Now, once again, you can simply, I posted a link under this video. You click on the link and pay as you go, or pay everything up front. This is how it's done. Go ahead and give a thumbs up. To all of you that's actually anticipating attending this, you need to go on and get your payments in now. Don't wait. Get it in now. You allege that you want to change things with your lives. Well, here it is. As you see, Marty Ma just had another success story. He discharged an alleged debt on an auto loan. So you just keep having success stories, and if it's not working for you, it's because you really don't know what you're doing. That's the bottom line. And anyone that tells you otherwise, they don't know what they're doing, and they simply don't understand it. So once again, I'm going to bring this video to a close. So you should be clear on how to pay, and like the video, subscribe, be sure to hit the notification bell, and I'll see you online today at these private meetings. With that, you're coming on here saying, come on, Tazadaq. Who do you work for? Who? Listen, man. People like you, I don't want on my channel. Who do I work for? Block this asshole, man. So with that, family, I'm going to go ahead and say, block this guy, man. With that, I'm going to go ahead and say shalom, man. Shabbat shalom to all of the believing Israelites. And to answer that guy's question that I just blocked, I work for the Most High and His Son. Shalom.